Hello there! This is your friend Roberto. We're gonna talk about Miss Universe Philippines, my final forecast, or my official statement. Oh my ganon. This is the very first time that I really feel unsure, apprehensive. I am a little bit feeling awkward because it's a pre-taped event and, somewhere out there are already some people who knew by now who won the game, who won the pageant. Na naglalabas ako ng aking top 5. Tapos pinagtatawanan nila ako niya, di ba? No. You see? So medyo, I feel a little bit anxious and basta hindi ako confident. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as I promised, here is how I ranked my 8 frontrunners for their interview performances. Okay, so without further kuda, masyado na tayo maraming kuda, I'm gonna give you now my rankings of these front runners in the swimsuit and gown competitions. Okay, so although sinabi ko sa inyo na medyo parang feeling awkward ako na magbigay sa inyo ng aking mga choices for this year, dahil nasa katotohanan na it was pre-taped or it is pre-recorded, kaya marami na mga nakakaalam for sure ng kung sino ang pasok sa 5. Although, marami rin ako narinig na hindi pa ni-announce kung sino talaga yung winner because parang in-record sila ng kanya-kanya individually. Na sila yung napili, in-announce na sila yung winner, and then kukoronahan, and then ano yung kanilang sasabihin or something to that effect. It might not be legit. It might not be confirmed. I don't dare ask my friends. I don't talk to them as much as possible. Someone teased me yesterday, would you like to have a spoiler? I said, no. How can I make my forecast if I knew them, or if I knew the winner? So I don't know if he's joking or not because he is not there in Baguio City. But whatever, it's better that way. Na wala tayong kahina-hinala o kaalam-alam kung ano talaga yung nangyayari. And based on these speculations, mahirap yun. Where is the authenticity now? Na they are promoting up to the last minute, up until today. It's all about authenticity. So the feeling of winning the crown wouldn't be authentic anymore. Etc., etc., etc. Pues, huwag na tayo mamroblema dyan. But still, I wish they just pushed through with the live event. Anyway, pinagsama-sama na rin lang nila yung candidates doon. Diba, almost 2 weeks silang together forever. Ang peg. Diba? Kahit sa backstage ng swimsuit, may mga lumabas sa mga pictures na magkakasama sila or videos na magkakasama sila. So what's the big fuss about putting them together on a big stage? Or maglagay ng social distancing. Pero live. Total, ando na nga lahat. So I don't get it. Or okay, alam na ngayon yung 5 kung sino. And then yung 5, pag laban-labanin na ng live, at least meron tayong nakikitang live event. Iba kasi yun. Iba yung feeling na nanonood ka ng talagang wala kayong kalaman kung sino yung tatanghaling pinakamagandang dilag ng Pilipinas that we're going to send to the universal competition. I don't know. Maybe they have their own reasons. So they have to... I'm just giving my opinion. We can't judge them because we don't know what's going on there. So, isa-isahin natin ang mga frontrunners na yan. This time, hindi natin isa-isahin ang mga frontrunners na sinabi ko kanina because we're just gonna choose our top 5. Are you ready? Bigyan lang tayo ng konting insight. I wish Eliza Manalo to go through the final round or be included in the Magic 5. You know what? Because nung ikinlose up siya sa swimsuit, diba, na bumungis-ngis siya, yun yung magdadala ng super ligaya. Magpakatagalog tayo ng over. Ng ligaya. Diba, sa bawat damdamin natin mga Filipino, yung talagang pakakainin ng alikabok yung kanyang mga kalaban. That's how I see it. You know, knowing her, watching her, her performances. And her performance that night certifies that. Na kayang-kaya niya yun. Kayang-kaya niyang umimote. And she is really the one who has that Miss Universe aura when it comes to the physical. When it comes to what she can offer on that Miss Universe stage. It's Eliza Malinaw. Now, noon pa may lumalabas ng speculations that she would use her native dialect. Why not? Push! Ipa-push for that. It's a great feeling hearing your language, even if you don't use it, even if it's not Tagalog. A Filipino language at that, that's being, yelled out to the whole universe. Di ba ang sarap nun? Natagal na natin inaasam yan. Parang pa rin Maxine Medina, I was already pushing for that to happen. It's not just for the fact that it's gonna be the very first time, but for the very reason that we would finally know how it feels to hear your language and to later on discover how the world appreciated it, what the world felt when they heard it. Yung mga ganun, di ba? Yung right after the competition. And I think Eliza has a chance of making it to the top 16 of Miss Universe. Because that's the only thing that prohibits us from pushing for Eliza's win. We are afraid that she might just not able to express her feelings, her thoughts, when she's already there and being chosen as one of the top 16. There is fear within our hearts na baka hindi siya makasurvive sa top 16 because of that language, because of the inability. We perceive her as someone who just can't express herself in English. But watching the video, watching the interview segment, I think she could. Ngayon, kung mahihirapan talaga siyang express in full yung buong konteksto ng kanyang nasa sa isip, and then use her own dialect. Diba? So yun, I am hoping for Eliza's win. Not only because she has the aura of a Miss Universe. She has the ability to destroy all her opponents during the runway segment. But it's also because of that excitement and that wish within me to finally see a candidate speaking a Filipino language on the universal stage. For April Smith, I also want her to go on. I also want her to move on to the next level. Although I doubt it, because of her color. She is a woman of color, and it would be the very first time for us to send someone like her to the Miss Universe stage. And that would be not just exciting, but an experience. And a sight to behold, of course. And she's beautiful. Michelle Gumabo. She is a good representative of the Philippines to Miss Universe because she could really express herself very well, and she could talk about a lot of things. Name it, she has it. Yung parang ganon ang peg. And she's beautiful. The only thing that she needs now is to lose weight. Or stick to that weight. Whatever. Diba? Usually, kagaya na sabi ko, pumapabor ang kalimitan sa mga hurado ngayon. Doon sa mga medyo inaatake ng diskriminasyon. at insulto ng ibang mga tao, lalo-lalo na through social media. So they would favor her more. Diba? They would go for those oppressed. They would go for those who are ashamed. They would go for those who are not perfect or ideal. The ideal Miss Universe that we have in our mind for the longest time. We have that well-curvaceous body matched by a beautiful angelic face. Yun sa atin ang Miss Universe. But now, nag-iiba ng mga pananaw, hindi lamang tayo na manonood, kundi pati ng yung mga napipiling horado sa mga ganyang contest. Diba? So that would be an advantage. Pag nagpa-sexy siya, mas pasok because of her wisdom, because of her intelligence, because of her speaking skills. Ngayon kung she would remain, as big as that, for me, I think okay lang. Marami nang nagtangka and may ilang nakapasok. I don't want to mention names anymore. Sa top 16 na medyo voluptuous. But maybe it's the right time. And maybe it's Michelle who would break into the magic pipe. Break into the magic 5 with that figure. And I believe Michelle continues to be strong until the very end. Except that she's locking in the modeling peg. So she has to practice more her walking in case she wins Miss Universe Philippines crown. Now let's go to Pauline Amelings. Yung dating niya sa swimsuit sa preliminary, maaaring dala lamang yung mga camera angles. Ng camera angling. Camera works. Hindi masyadong maganda yung datingan. Sabi nga diba, it's cheap production. I don't want to tell you if I agree with that or not. All I can say is that I don't like the preliminary competition at all. Tanggalin natin yung at all. Because for me, mabuti na nagkaroon kaysa wala. Diba? Nagsama-sama sila sa stage or nag-isa-isa sila sa stage, literally. At least live or at least nasaksihan natin na magkakasama sila. Kasi hold down recorded. Okay? Ayun. So, Pauline embodies the new Filipina. Diba? She's smart. She's beautiful. She's charming. She's charismatic. She knows how to project. She knows how to smile. She's very engaging. She's got the body. You see? So styling lang talaga. And pag siya na yung napili, pag tutulong-tulungan siya ng buong sandatahang lakas ng, in the field of beauty pageants, as a team, nakapalibot sa kanya all the time, how can she go wrong? Diba? So for me, Pauline should be sent to the Miss Universe pageant. Yun. Yun. Dapat sorry ko pa ito sasabihin. Okay. Let's go to Sandra Lemonon. I think it's wrong timing. She should have participated first sa Pilipinas. For sure, she would get a crown there. She could easily grab Miss Grand International and she could possibly be the very first winner sa Miss Grand International pageant. Sino bang advisor niya? Dapat in-advise na siya doon. I don't know her age. I forgot. Maybe she's catching time. Maybe she's already going 28. But you know what? If she isn't overage yet, I think that's the wisest decision that she should have taken. Doon muna siya sa Pilipinas and then nung nakasali na siya doon, then buwelta siya dito. Itabi mo siya sa mga Miss Venezuela, Miss Colombia. Lutang pa rin siya. Kasi ang sarap-sarap niyang ayusan. Minsan nga light na yung makeup niya, ang ganda pa rin. Lalo na pagka kinumpleto mo. Diba? But yun, I think Sandra Lemonon should have done that first. Pilipinas and then go back to the Miss Universe Philippines. And pray na wala siyang makasamang kasing lalakas ng kanyang mga kalaban ngayon. Because it's really one of the most, or should I say, one of the fiercest battles in the history of Miss Philippines pageant, where we are looking for someone who would represent us to the Miss Universe pageant. So good luck to Sandra Lemonon. Next is Isabella Ismael. I like her because her beauty is so captivating. It is not the traditional beautiful woman that we always have in our minds. Yung sa kanya is yung sophisticated, mysterious, and it's glowing. She's got beautiful skin. You could easily dress her up, anything you want for her. If you're the stylist, if she's sent to the Miss Universe stage, all of us are very confident that she could make it through because of that distinct beauty and that Margie Moran touch. You see, here, she looks regal. Parang masarap-sarap niyang bihisan. She looks short though. Next one is Miss Cavite. I don't think she would be left behind. I don't think she wouldn't make it through the top 5. And she is also ideal for Miss Universe because of her being her. Miss Spain, back in 2012, admitted that she was an LGBT member. But that's right after the Miss Universe pageant. This time, one candidate would enter the Miss Universe stage already out and loud and proud that she is a bisexual. And that would make us stare at the Miss Universe stage in a very favorable way. Mind you, she's smart, she's beautiful, she's sexy. She's the sexiest in this batch. The only thing that she has to work on is her facial expression. Even if she smiles, it doesn't look good. She's not charming. She doesn't have that appeal of a Miss Universe that we have in our mind, that we have been seeing for the past years. Yung talagang showing their captivating smile, changing their eyes, full smile. She tried to give full smile once in a while, but it just doesn't help in any way to soften her beautiful face. So dun lang, parang yun na talaga yun. So training talaga kailangan. Okay. So now, here is my top 5 finalists for Miss Universe Philippines 2020. Let's go. Now, it can be Rabia, it can be Billy, it can be Michelle, it can be Pauline, it can be Bella, it can be Eliza. You know what, I don't lose hope na makakapasok si Davao sa top 5. Yun nga lang, if we take her in, we have to eliminate another one. And who would that be? Diba? So talagang mahirap. Because this year, wala talagang stand out. So although nung panahon ni Rachel Peters, hindi ka sure, although panahon ni Maxine Medina, hindi ka sure kung sino rin yung mananalo, still, it was not as huge as this. When we talk about the space, kung saan nandoon yung mga posibleng manalo, I have 6 in my own space this time. So let's do one more round. Pwede si Miss Mateo, pwede si Billy, pwede si Eliza in case makakapasok sa 5. Pwede si Mrs. Mel. Pwede si Michelle. Pwede si Pauline. All of them pwede, but we have to decide who do I feel should represent the Philippines in the Miss Universe pageant. Who do I want to represent our country to the Miss Universe pageant? Who do I think would be chosen by the Board of Judges? Let's go straight forward to this. I think the judges would go for Michelle. It's very clear that I still go for my last 2 standing choices. Miss Quezon City and Miss Bohol. It would be exciting to watch Casini Ganados putting the crown or placing the crown on the head of her previous competitor, Pauline Alex. And it would be a little sad story if it doesn't happen. You would see Pauline there, looking from afar, watching the girl that she has beaten in a pageant years ago. Now she's there. She has competed at the pageant that she wants to compete at this year. She had been successful in winning that most elusive crown in the Philippines. Well, she failed. You see, so it would be a little bit heartbreaking. Siguro. We don't know. Do you remember Miss Puerto Rico? During the time of Catriona Gray, Pauline looks like her in some instances, in some angles. They have similarities in the overall appearance, in their smiles, in their confidence. And I think Pauline is the better version of Miss Puerto Rico. So if Miss Puerto Rico did well during that pageant, Pauline could also do well in the next Miss Universe pageant. I think so. If we send Michelle, there's nothing wrong with it. She is very strong-willed. She can come up with instant answers. She can maybe intimidate the judges to vote for her. And there will be transformation that would excite all of us. I'm sure she will try harder this time. Like what Pia did. Na super super gym, super exercise, super lose weight ang kanyang pegs during those days. And kaya rin yun ni Michelle. So, I have made up my mind. I might lose this time, but I have to choose. So as what I've stated, I would stick to my last two standing, Michelle and Pauline. But whoever wins among these 5 or 6 girls who are closest to my heart, then I would be happy. I would be energized to support her all the way. So, between Michelle and Pauline, I think Michelle may get the nods of the judges. She wouldn't go back to the pageant scene kung wala siyang nakikitang panalo o wala siyang nababanaag na panalo. Parang ganun. And Michelle deserves to win. Michelle deserves to win. Plus, yun na nga, na she has this strong foundation na kung saan humuhugot siya ng lakas na, okay, I would join again because I can win. Parang ganun. Ganun na lang. I love the 6 candidates, but I have to finally choose the one that I feel deserves the spot to represent all of us, to represent the Philippines at the Miss Universe stage. I think this is really the toughest and the closest Miss Universe Philippines competition ever. But this is not about who I think will win. This is about who I love to win. And I would choose Pauline Alex. So good luck sa ating lahat. Huwag tayo mag-away-away, supportan natin kung sino nang manalo. It's anybody's game. Kanya-kanya tayo ng gusto. Baitan lang umaga. So good luck to Miss Pauline Alex, and good luck to all the candidates. Good luck to all of us. And mabuhay, Philippines.